extra time.
মিষ্টি কথা বাংলার নতুন মিষ্টি
A lot of conversation was about Russell's innings. What was your take on how the team bowled and your first experience of playing?
Yes, hard not to talk about Russ's innings. I suppose it was one of those. I've never seen anything like that personally. That was unbelievable. So, pretty excited he's on my team. But I don't have to bowl to him. But yeah, look, it was a great experience. I was sort of out there listening to the crowd a few times, and they were really getting behind us. Obviously, quite a few people in the stands, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, look, happy to get a win under the belt, and the boys are really happy with how it went in the first game. But obviously, there's areas to work on, and I think that's the best part about this team is that we're constantly looking to develop our game and be better each time. And it's not always going to go to plan, but I think if we can keep looking to improve, that's the best part.
What's your modus operandi for the death overs? You guys considerably 37 runs in 4 overs last time, and that probably made Hyderabad 15-20 runs short.
Closer.
Hyderabad 15-20 runs short. So how do you play approach the death overs?
Yeah, look, very pleasing how we went at the death, especially because they got off to quite a good start with Davey and Johnny. Pretty impressive partnership. I think we pulled it back really well, and I think in T20 a lot of bowls are talk, but if you can keep your plan as simple as possible, you know what you're good at personally, and if your captain, DK in my instance, backs you and backs your plans, then we're all on the same page and you can sort of achieve it. Sometimes it's probably not going to go as well as that did, and sometimes it might go better and you might get wickets at the end. So that's just part of T20 cricket, but I think it's just about nailing your plans, whatever that might be, and I know it's different for every bowler. But yeah, pretty pleasing, our death overs for sure.
Both of you had very close matches, come from behind wins. You went Kings 11. So do you think this their travel and everything, and you being here for 2 days, is going to be a little bit of an advantage for KKR?
Yeah, well, I just think playing at home in front of the KKR fans is an advantage in itself, which is the great part about playing at Eden Gardens. Pretty exciting, but I think you'll find a lot of the players in the IPL are starting to get a lot more used to travelling and playing, particularly with the T20 comps around the world. And so we do get used to having to back up a couple of days later, and they obviously come off another win. So it's going to be a good game come tomorrow night, and looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, the first match you faced explosive players. The opening partnership of Johnny Bairstow and David One. The match coming up tomorrow against Punjab, Israel seems to be in great form. So specifically regarding him, or you are absolutely focusing on the whole batting line of Punjab?
Yeah, I think you're right in the sense that Chris is in some pretty fine touch at the moment. He batted really well last night, so it's nice to watch him and see perhaps where some areas are we can look at attacking him. But I think as a general across the whole comp, the batting lineups are so strong. So you don't play a team where there's a weak batting lineup by any means. So it's important to, once again, as I said, stick to your plans, stick to what you've been working hard on, and back yourself. Because in this T20 game, if you back yourself, then more often than not you'll come off on the better side. Sometimes it won't, but if you keep working at what you think is your strengths, then you'll definitely come off better.
How is the idea in helping you prepare for the World Cup, and is workload management somewhere in the back of your mind?
Yeah, I mean it's high pressure IPL. It's one of the biggest comps in the world, playing in big crowds against the best players in the world. So of course all this experience that you're gaining playing in India, playing against the best, is going to help you going forward in any part of your career. And obviously there's a big World Cup in a few months, but at this stage I'm focusing very much on KKR and trying to assist and get us some more wins like we were in the first game. And I'm very much a game-by-game kind of focused guy, so I'll be looking forward to tomorrow night.
Talking on a completely different note, can you tell us about your moustache?
Yeah, finally, good question. So it started, big supporter of men's health in New Zealand. I'm not sure if you have Movember in India here, but it's quite a big thing in New Zealand and Australia. And we do a lot of support for men's health, sort of speaking out about depression, things like that. So it started with that, and then through that campaign they sort of said, oh, would you grow the ends out? And I did, and then there's been definitely 50-50 on people liking it or not, but I mean, personally, I quite enjoy it. It kind of makes me laugh sometimes when I look on the big screen and I see I have a big twirling moustache, so don't take it too seriously, but yeah, no, I enjoy having it.
Lofty, do you think, I mean, when a batsman is in the wrong side of 30, do you think for a genuine quick bowler like you, it's easier to pay him back with short deliveries?
You mean when he's a slightly older player? I don't know. I guess I'm a few years off, and I'm also not a batter, so I probably can't comment on that. Yeah, it's a tough one, but look, I think every player in the IPL is not struggling to pick the ball up. They're all top of their game, top players in the world, and so by no means do I sort of look to go short just because he's an older player. But I think that's a weapon in my arsenal that I use, and if it means that it creates a bit of hesitation for the next ball and creates a wicket, then fantastic.
Lockie, what does it mean for Lockie Ferguson to be leading the Kolkata, spearhead the Kolkata attack? People like Trent Boult and Mitchell Stark and Mitchell Johnson have been the leading bowlers for Kolkata. So the responsibility is now come to you for now to be the spearhead bowler. What does it mean for you to be given the responsibility to lead the pace attack?
Well, it's exciting. I mean, in the last year, I guess my cricket's developed a lot. I hadn't planned to be here maybe a year ago, but then things, fortunately went well, and so it's just exciting to be a part of a team. And I think our whole bowling attack is exceptional. To have the spin attack that we have, and obviously PK at the top, swinging the ball and being very good at the death. So by no means do I think I'm leading it. I think we're all cogs in a team, and just like you saw in the first game, we all did our part. And Dre Russ got the wickets and things, but other games, our spinners are definitely going to get the wickets, things like that. So I'm just glad to be part of the family, the KKR family, and I'm excited to have another go tomorrow night. His son is with us today, so I think he'll have a train tonight. So hopefully, if the rain cools off, and then I guess he'll be fine. But as far as I know, I think he's okay. Yeah.
Lofty, you have played against India, and in New Zealand, he drafted you guys a lot. I mean, he put you put in New Zealand draft. Now he is your teammate.
Yeah.
So from that aspect, how are you? In striking, you have this the special talent that he has. So you as a teammate, what do you think? Have you noticed?
He's a really cool guy. Actually, when I got picked up for KKR, we played India the next day, and he came up and said, "Hey man, how are you going?" And it was real chatty. So pretty open, confident young fella, and obviously a super talent, left arm Chinaman. You don't come across that very often. I certainly haven't playing him, and he got me out the first game we played. So, but yeah, no, he's a super talent, and I think you're going to see big things from him. And he's the kind of guy who's always working at his game, and he loves the game of cricket like we all do. And so I think he's got a big future for sure.
লেটেস্ট নিউজ আর এক্সক্লুসিভ ভিডিওর সঙ্গে আপডেট থাকতে এখনই সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করতে ভুলবেন না যেন।